Hello, welcome to Soccer Coach Pro. I'm Mick The Doc here. This is shooting session number 2. As you can see, we have a setup here of blue cones right the way across the pitch. We have 6 active players who are the red cones. They are got the numbers on. We have a goal here, goalkeeper there, a goal here, goalkeeper there. Footballs, ideally maybe 4 at either side of the post, and these will be acting as servers to the goalkeeper as and when the session or the shooting part is finished. Initially, I would ask one of the goalkeepers to throw the ball to the furthest player away, i.e. one of the 2 18s here. So he would throw the ball out to one of those. He would then in turn set up the number 9 in the middle, who in turn could have a shot should he choose at the goalkeeper there in that goal. He could set his partner up here, who could then in turn have a shot, a little curler maybe into the top corner, again for the goalkeeper to maybe save or parry. If he parries and makes a save, then these players become active forwardly now. Instead of playing setups, they have a little setup. If the ball is saved by the goalkeeper and comes out, he can have a shot at target and score a goal should he choose. As soon as that little phase of play is finished, the next ball would be served to the goalkeeper here, thrown into his hands, who then in turn throws it to one of the strikers furthest away, in this case number 7, either there or there. And again, the repetition factor, he sets up the 2 strikers, who instead of scoring or trying to score in that goal, have now turned their attention to this goal. So the ball is set up here for the striker to again either have a little curler or a strike on target for the goalkeeper to save, or a goal maybe scored, or a parry, in which case these fellas become active and could get a little side footer into the corner or pass his partner for a simple tap in, and again the rotation continues. The ball is finished. As soon as the ball is in the net or the goalie, the phase of play is finished, the next ball is thrown into the goalkeeper, who in turn, phase 3 if you like, throws it out to one of the 2 strikers, and again sets up one of the main strikers who are coming on to play to have a strike on goal again, and so on and so forth. And again, you'll find in this little session, please exclude the main bunch of blues here, because they will be just cones. That's an area where the main strikers are working too, in and around the box. As you can see, this area here is roughly 20-25 yards out, so you're working roughly to the halfway line. Again, if you've got portable goals, fantastic. In this case, we're putting posts up, and it's not a problem, because the realism is ideally important, but the phase of play is the most important thing. And what you'll do, you'll get these 6 players working off one another. The goalkeepers are working hard, so you're working with maybe 8 players at any given time. So you could have a squad of 16, you rotate them. Next time in, they become setups, they become strikers. The next time, they become setups, they become strikers. So effectively, they all get a little turn at playing setup, they all get a little turn at having strikes on goal. You could have a little competition as a coach to see who the best pairing were, and there's a little penalty on the loser. And it's great work for the goalkeepers as well, albeit it's hard work, because the distribution factor in terms of receiving the ball to start phase of play again and or making a save throws it out, so he is continually throwing the ball maybe 30 metres, but again, great practice for a goalkeeper, in so much that you have to do it. They get a save, can they distribute, can they get people on the attack very, very quickly. So in essence, that's a great little session, not just for the keepers but for the strikers. You're working on set-up play, you're working on control, you're working on distribution, you're working on finishing. It's a great little session.
And now, over to the training ground.
Are we going? Right, just to finish a little session now, a shooting session. You've been absolutely terrific tonight. 2 goalkeepers in. Again, it's a bit rapid fire. 2 servers either side of the goal with a few balls. We'll keep serving the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper will then hit 2 target men at the opposite end of the pitch. There'll be 2 central strikers. I want them set up for a strike on goal. You can pass to each other should you choose, so you don't have to shoot. You can feign to shoot or kid to shoot. Pass it to your partner who has a shot. Immediately, the goalkeeper receives another ball, whether it's scored or not, or he saves it, receives another ball, whips it to the two target men, sets the central strikers up, puts another shot on target, and you'll all have a go. Yeah? So you'll all get a little goal in the middle. So if I can have two goalkeepers in, please.
Okay, I got the dress.
Have we got one? Phil's going in, okay. Two central strikers, we'll have Matt and Robert to start. In you go, two central strikers. Okay. Set it. Strike. Go on, Matt. Finish, Matt. Oh, Matthew. To the ball. And keeper. To the ball. Strikers. Set it. Breather. Little breather.
So is it just me and Matt striking?
You and Matt are playing. Stop. The other two lads are playing setups. Now listen. Listen. This is important to me. And it should be important to you. The ball that's coming in, if that ball bounces awkward to you, right, and you're giving it all that, could you not have got your chest on it and done that?
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Broke my nipple.
That's not good enough. Muzzy! Give it Muzzy's ball. So if you're sipping me, Muzzy, sip me. Straight away. Get it down, go on, Matthew, finish it. You've got to decide how you're going to control it. You know, when it's like I've done there, awkward ball, got it bouncing a little bit, but I got it in a position where he can come and have a shot. It's important. The quality of ball coming in is vital. These two, priority. Alright? First ball in. Phil, off you go. Throw straight. Right, alright, don't mind it. Good save. No, the ball! Rob. Get another ball. Okay, another ball. Last ball out. Okay, a little breather.
Better ball.
It's better ball, everything, Matthew, there. Now, your quality there is poor. You know, the delivery's coming in, the throws are poor, the control's poor. Too wide for a start. Come tighter, come tighter, come tighter. You two now, the strikers are important. If I take your push over here now, throw him a ball. Now then, hold on. Now, once you decide now, if he's going to throw that ball there, it's one of two things. Okay? Throw him that ball. Change, Matt. Change. There you go, Matt. So it might be you, Matt. It might be me. But all of a sudden, instead of being static, we're moving. We are posing centre halves a problem now. We haven't got centre halves at the moment, but we're interchanging. Okay? Think about the ball you're receiving. How do I control it? Who do I set up? Same applies. Okay? Same applies. Get hold of that ball. Don't be stood static. You've got to be on your toes. You're like the boxer. You can't be stood static. Be alive. Hold on. Get the balls. I need all the balls together. Throw it into. All right, play. Up. Better. Hit the target, Robert. Next ball. Target. Good touch. Good finish, Matthew. Next ball. Adam. There it is. Control again. Not good enough. Off you go. Last one! Last one! Good touch. Okay, breather! Better! Last one in, quickly. Who's the last one in? It's Captain! Captain's check! Someone point out their ages and one more camera. Right, a little thing you've got to think about. 5 press-ups, hands on hips.
How are you going to grind up there? What's right?
I can swear, I'm okay.
What you've got to remember is, okay, that session would, realistically as a coach, I'd make that last half an hour, 40 minutes. So you're all getting a go, we rotate it, you all get a go, everything. But I'm watching you there, some of the throws aren't reaching. Sometimes because, you know, you're too far back for a start. So the ball's bouncing. The best ball you can receive is a ball that's full in your chest or full in there where you can get it on your thigh and set your partner up. Are you with me? So when that ball's on its way to you, like the little passing drills we do, as it bounces, if you think it's going to bounce, the first thing you'll do if it's going to bounce is what? Well, you step back, won't you? Because you're allowing for, I'm not going to get there, I'll bounce back, I'll get it on my chest, I'll suck it in here, and I'll pop it off. Absolutely. If you think if you're close enough, you might get it on first time on your chest, set somebody up. So you've got to adjust. And if I'm watching you all, a lot of you, it's like, I'll just wait for the next ball coming. You're static. Now, if I'm a good centre half or a good defender, and you're stood there like that, I'm going to nip in front of you, nick it. You haven't got a chance. Because I'm bright, I'm alert, I'm alive, and I'm thinking, you're not going to get this. If you stood there like that, no good. So tiny little things, but the vital things. Get into good habits. The more you do it, the more proficient you become. Are you with me? Now that session we can do again, we'll do it again, and we'll do it again. And all of a sudden you find that the ball coming in, it's a good control, you're setting your partner up, bang, it's hitting the target. You tell me as a striker, what's a greater joy than hitting the ball and it's going shh, just bulges on that. There ain't a better feeling in the world. Are you with me? So, what I'm trying to emphasise to all of you is take pride in what you do. And if you do that, you become better and better and better. And thank you for your efforts tonight, boys.